Welcome, everybody. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've been a big-time surprise. Late into the season, still strong, showing the doubters they are for real.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Barnes and Bagley in it forward together. And it's Holmes in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Williams is checked in for Johnson.
And we talk about veterans adding to their games. DeRozan has become an excellent facilitator, something he really takes pride in.
Levine against Halliburton. Inside. Here's Bagley. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And DeRozan typically makes the simple pass over the flashy one.
That's his style across the board. You won't see him on a ton of highlight reels for his passing, but he's about making the right play within the flow of the game.
Now here's Halliburton. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Good on the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
DeRozan against Barnes. Here's Williams. Ball outside. Right side, Levine. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Barnes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just an incredible display from Barnes. Always capable of fooling the defense with the dribble move.
Williams against Bagley. Williams passes to Vucevic. Count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Bagley sets a screen. Fox with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Good on the shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And DeRozan, here we go. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by DeRozan. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
Pass to DeRozan. Ball outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Halliburton. Levine passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
A line change here for Chicago. A moment here to see the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now here's Heel. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. White can't hit. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Davis against Brown. Here's Thompson, and the layup is good.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Pass to Jones. And Metu pulls it down.
Bulls foul. Derek Jones.
Lynn's checked in for the Kings.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, the Kings shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. On the wing, Davis. Here's Metu. On the wing, Davis. Defended by Brown. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
Terrence Davis taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown inside. Davis on it. It's stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. .32 seconds left now in the first quarter. There's a screen by Metu. Here's Hield. And it's Chicago with a board.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Jones. Here's Caruso. Back to Jones. The kick out to White. Here's Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. Ladies and gentlemen.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Tony Bradley. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bradley, that's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here are the Kings now.
Patrick Williams, he's a great defender right out of the gate. He knows right where to go and how to position himself.
Bagley, a screen on ball. The ball's knocked loose. Levine with a steal. Pass to DeRozan. And here is Williams. Fades back. On the wing, Levine. Now here's Williams. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And for Williams and his defense, he plays far beyond his age, Smitty.
You know, that innate understanding is hard to teach, BA. It's what made this team go after him. Could be a special defender for years.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Bradley. Thompson with a steal. Halliburton for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Bagley against Williams to the middle. Bradley misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Shot from 12. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. Outside for Levine. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass. Levine's got his first points in this one.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Timeout called. The Kings, they come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Outside for Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Ball from 12 feet. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fox, the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Levine, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. It's stolen by Fox. Ball with a steal. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Fox against Ball. With the fadeaway. Barnes, no good. Chicago with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Right side, Levine. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Inside, Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And it's Hield missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. White. Nifty move. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Davis, that's good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The Bulls on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Personal foul.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Picked by Vucevic. And it's Brown off the drive.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
That's his first personal foul.
It's Brown on the wing. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Terrific way to end a half. Nailing a 3.
19.
Thanks very much, Allie.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
In that game against the Hawks, they'll be enjoying a little bit of an advantage, but you can't use that as an excuse to be lazy or complacent. That's how you find yourself down 20 and in a hole that you can't dig yourself out of.
Time now to talk first half action, and so far Nikola Vucevic has absolutely delivered.
The man is dominating down low. That remind you of someone, fellas? I'll wait. Anyway, he's taking high percentage shots. That leads to high point totals. Does that remind you of anybody, fellas? I'll wait. And again, he's in full control of the interior right now. Awesome to watch. Does that remind you of anybody, fellas? I'll wait.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so in the game for the Kings, at the 2 and the 3, it's Haliburton and Barnes. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Johnson finds Vucevic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game. The Kings trailing. Haliburton outside. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Levine. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas, but for Tyrese Haliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Levine. Going inside. Here's Vucevic. And down it goes. 2 points. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Bagley. It's stolen by Johnson. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Chicago. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Johnson. That's good from Fox on the assist by Thompson. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. It's Fox with a drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fox has gotten his third basket of the night.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Williams with it. Now Thompson defending. Williams passes to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Takes it inside. And the layup falls. Levine's got 6.
Big-time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Bagley. Davis comes in for Barnes. Heald's checked in for Haliburton. And Mitchell's subbed in for Fox. Here's Lynn, and he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Bradley. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Bradley's gotten his second bucket.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes.
13 feet out. They grab their own miss. Thompson, count that one.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball into the lane, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Outside heel. Thompson with a screen. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right side, Levine. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
So the Kings making a change here. Metu's checked in. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Second, Nikola Vucevic. The fourth spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
Hield's from outside. Drops in the three. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Kings in transition. Pass to Lynn. Mitchell with the ball. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Jones with the block. And he's able to get it back. They get it again. Out to Hield. Shot clock at 3. Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
The three from Mitchell. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's listen to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his guy.
Hey, don't get in. Keep playing.
Come on, Ben.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago leading. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Caruso in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. DeRozan outside. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
And it's Fox missing. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Bagley sets a screen. Fox against ball. And he converts the layup.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Fox, the pass to Bagley. Halliburton outside. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Fox against ball. Pass to Vucevic. And Holmes with the block. And they recover it. White against Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kobe White has a lightning quick first step, which sticks in your mind if you're a defender.
First free throw is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Bagley.
At the line for 2.
White hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Picked by Holmes. And Fox, here we go. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by White. Levine passes to DeRozan. DeRozan, a screen on Barnes. Back to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
The Kings have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball against Fox. Holmes, a screen on Vucevic. And Fox powers it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Vucevic, and Holmes with the block. They retain possession. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. The Kings also with a sub. Heald's checked in. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Fox against Johnson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Hield. Levine passes to Vucevic, and they pick up 2. Vucevic has got 14 points here in the second half.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Holmes, a screen on Ball. Fox, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Bagley's checked in for the Kings. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bulls.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Vucevic.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
A line change here for Chicago.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. And now we've got an intentional foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Davis. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. And he commits the intentional foul.
De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento foul. De'Aaron Fox.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
14th foul.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Fox. Tight defense on him.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. 15.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Line for Chicago, Alex Caruso.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Alex Caruso at the line for 2.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Pass to Lynn. Outside Davis. Here's Fox. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Brown. Now here's Jones. Back to Brown. Bradley sets a screen. Inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So the Bulls win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.